So in this report, I'll be going over my final scene. So here is my final scene. Um, it's just a cottage out in the snowy mountains with a car going back and forth and some trees and crates. Um, so obviously the cottage, car, trees, light posts, those are all models that I found online. Uh, and for the light post, I put a pyramid that's supposed to be, I guess, the fire for them. And those are like I said, the unit pyramids, and they're just different colors just to show that. And this is the same thing. All these pyramids are basically just the position of the point lights. And for this point light, I actually have it changing its range. So it just kind of goes back and forth for its range. So it's a moving light. And then for the car, I have two spotlights for the headlights. And you can see it's getting closer and further away, how it changes. And then the car, as it backs up, it gets into range of this point light. So you can kind of see the lighting. Yeah. And then you can also see the lighting in the tree as well change. And then this is supposed to be a tree stump, but for some reason the texture looks, it's not too great. But yeah, this is the scene I have. It's just a snowy mountain area, and then the skybox. It's kind of a purplish night sky. Um, the moon, it's not very high resolution, so it looks like that, but the rest of the skybox looks fine. And then, like I said, it's a snowy mountain, uh, tundra type of terrain. And I also have a fog effect for the terrain. So the further out we are, like the darker it gets. And the fog effect should also apply to all of these objects, but I have the fog effect set pretty far, so I might not be able to see it, or might take a bit. Let's see. We'll just show off more of the terrain and the lighting on it. And okay, it's almost there. And yeah, the objects are getting dimmer, and now they're completely gone. So yeah, there's the fog effect. And just make sure, then skip over it. So yeah, I have a couple pre-made models, and I have three point lights. These are all point. I got two spotlights. Just make sure I went over that part. And then here is just where I'm setting up the scene. Just setting up all the matrices for all the objects, the textures, the shaders, and the models that I'm using. So yeah, here are the custom models I found online and the two pre-made models that I'm using, creating the skybox and terrain, uh, creating the graphics objects, and setting up all of their parameters. And then the update, just to have the car move back and forth, and to have the point light kind of grow and shrink in brightness. And here's the draw scene, just for all the shaders, just setting them up. Since the lights are changing for the headlights, obviously I have to keep setting those for in the draw scene. And it's just rendering all the different objects and setting up the shaders properly. That's all that's in the draw scene. And yeah, that is my draw scene. Uh, yeah. So this is it for my final scene.